What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's look at some NBA picks for Sunday, March 5th slate of games. Let's take a look at that leaderboard before we get into tonight's picks. Trey, start us off.
Yes, the Cavs did exactly what I expected them to do, and more importantly, the Pistons did exactly what I expected them to do. I called for a huge 20-point win for Cleveland, and they ended up winning by 24. So shout out the Cavs, and the Pistons only scored 90 points, so they were just very bad in this game. But look forward to my game. I think I'm going to be attacking the best game on the slate.
Yeah, I had the Spurs -2, but while we were recording, they went to +1 against the Rockets at home. They lost 122-110. While we were recording, Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell both were ruled out for the game. I already took the -2, so it kind of stings, but the Spurs put up a good fight tonight, made 15 threes against Houston. Just Houston shot better from the field than the Spurs. But moving on to tonight's games, we'll be watching a much better game tonight. Watching that game is one thing, but watching that game and losing money while watching the game was absolutely brutal. I don't ever want to do that again. I'll watch a game if I can win some money off of it, but watching mediocre basketball, not winning, was just pure torture. So much better pick for me tonight, much better game tonight. But before we get into our picks tonight, right now, as you are watching this video on March 5th, 2023, all memberships on our website, bearsprofitplays.com, are half off for as low as $5 a month. You can get our best plays for the month. We are running the discount for championship week in college basketball and the start of March Madness. So you only have 2 weeks to take advantage of this deal. Go get yourself a membership and let's keep winning. All right, Trey, let's get into our picks tonight. Start us off.
Yeah, I found it interesting that you signed yourself up for that torture chamber. But I mean, it was an interesting game to watch. Like I said, I'm going to be attacking what I feel like is the best game on the slate. It's going to be the Knicks versus the Celtics game, and we all know this by now. The Knicks are playing with the utmost confidence, winners of 8 straight games and 9 out of their last 10. And the Celtics, we all know what to expect from them as well. One of the most dominant teams on both ends in the NBA, but they are coming into this game losing in their last game out to Brooklyn 2 days ago by 10 points. And they did just lose to the Knicks last week by 15 points. Robert Williams is already ruled out for this game, and Malcolm Brogdon is questionable with an ankle injury. And like I said, both these teams are very good. Both of them are top 12 offensively in the NBA, and both teams are top 10 defensively in the NBA. So sign me up for this big Eastern Conference matchup. The Knicks have been great as underdogs in this season. Whenever they enter a game as the underdog, they are 20-13 ATS. So give me the Knicks here. I'm going to buy a half point, take them at +5.5. I feel like they are going to continue to play competitive basketball and even possibly get a huge win to keep climbing up those Eastern Conference standings. They're trying their best to get that home court advantage and grab that 4th seed. They're only a couple games behind. And here are my favorite trends for this game. The Knicks are 9-1-1 ATS over their last 11 games overall. The Celtics are 1-4 ATS over their last 5 games overall. And the Knicks are 6-0 ATS in their last 6 games playing on 1 day's rest. Give me the Knicks here, +5.5 on the road.
Yeah, the Knicks are on a tear also, so that's a great picture, I think. I like that pick. Tonight, my pick will also be a great game. I won't be watching a stinker game like tonight. It's a nationally televised game. It's going to be the Phoenix Suns versus the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks are at home in this game, and I will be backing them money line. The line to open up at -1 for the Mavericks. A couple things to note for the Phoenix Suns. With Kevin Durant on the floor, they have looked fantastic. So the stats for them are skewed just a little bit because earlier in the season, they also had Booker out. Now they have Kevin Durant on their team, so the stats are a little bit skewed. They are only scoring 112.8 points per game on offense, which isn't great. But on defense, they are allowing just 110.8 points per game, which is 4th best in the NBA. With the trades that the Suns made, I'd say they got much better on offense and worse on defense. That's just my opinion. So those stats are skewed. But what we've seen from the Suns with KD on the floor, they are very solid. The Mavericks are also trying to find their gel with Kyrie Irving and Luka on the floor at the same time. They are ranked 13th on defense in the NBA, allowing 112.9 points per game. And on offense are only scoring 113.8 points per game. The Mavericks, however, do play with the slowest pace in the NBA right now with the Cavaliers. So while they're only scoring 113.8 points per game, they have the 4th best offensive efficiency in the NBA. The Mavericks out of the All-Star break are 500, and their 2 losses came off of close games to the Lakers and the Pacers, 2 games they probably should have won. And what's interesting about those games is that we've all been talking about who's going to take the shot for the Mavericks in clutch time. And in both games, Kyrie Irving took the shots and missed in both games on their losses. These teams are very different than what we started with this year. KD and Kyrie both left the experiment that was the Nets and now have a chance to make a run in the playoffs with their new teams. And the reason I'm going with the Mavericks in this game is because what I saw in the last game the Mavericks played. Kyrie and Luka combined for 82 points, both scoring 40 plus, having 18 combined assists. When you put those kind of numbers up, there are not many teams in the NBA, if any, that will beat you. The pieces the Mavericks have, if those two can continue to play at a high level, they don't have to drop 40 plus points a night. They just have to play at a high level, which they are very capable of doing. The Mavericks have a legitimate shot to win the title this season. This is a nationally televised game. KD versus Kyrie on different teams. Great storylines. Mavericks at home. This is going to be a great game, like I said, to watch. Take the Mavericks at home in this game. This game, in my opinion, is more important to the Mavericks because they are currently sitting at the 6th spot in the West. Every game matters right now, and there is a cluster of teams in the West from 6 to 11, just a couple games apart. So every game matters for the Mavericks. Take them money line at home in what should be a fantastic game. All right, guys, that'll do it for our NBA basketball picks and predictions. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.